Welcome to the Week 15 Fantasy Football Circle of Trust, the best 2 minutes of fantasy football. Texans quarterback Tyler Yates enters the Circle of Trust. A home matchup with the Panthers as the Texans fight for playoff positioning. The Panthers are going up 15 TDs on the ground, so they're going to sell out to stop Arian Foster. Yates is going to face single coverage on the outside and should be able to put forth a good day for those that are playing in 2 quarterback leagues. Bills running back wide receiver C.J. Spiller enters the Circle of Trust. A home tilt with the Dolphins as the Bills look to snap a 6-game losing streak. Spiller hasn't received the same amount of work as Fred Jackson did due to blowouts, and this has the makings of a big day for Spiller. The Dolphins have given up the second fewest TDs on the ground this season with just 5, so the Bills will focus on getting Spiller involved in the passing attack. He should be able to have a good day for PPR owners. Falcons wide receiver Julio Jones enters the Circle of Trust. They're at home versus the Jaguars as the Falcons look to keep pace in the NFC standings. The Jaguars' pass defense is decent. However, Jones' 19 targets the last 2 weeks are just too good to ignore. Jones has 4 100-yard games this season and a solid chance to make it a 5th. Packers tight end Jermichael Finley enters the Circle of Trust. They're on the road versus the Chiefs, and the Goosehead last week versus the Raiders won't happen again. With Greg Jennings out for the rest of the regular season, Finley could be the main option of the Packers' passing attack. He's gone over 70 yards twice this season, and this matchup should make it a 3rd. The Falcons' defense enters the Circle of Trust. A home game with the offensively challenged Jaguars should help fantasy owners. The Falcons have the 5th best rush defense in the NFL and will look to stop the NFL's leading rusher, Maurice Jones-Drew. Blaine Gabbert has thrown 2 TD in each of his last 2 contests, but he's thrown a pick in 4 of his last 5 and fumbled 11 times this season. And finally, Steelers linebacker Jason Worlds enters the Circle of Trust. A primetime road matchup on Monday night with the 49ers. Cheap shot artist James Harrison isn't going to play due to a suspension. Against the Browns, Worlds had 8 total tackles, 2 sacks, and a forced fumble. This second-year pro could help IDP owners looking for a linebacker. That's the Week 15 Fantasy Football Circle of Trust. If you want to see more of my work, you can go on thebaseballgenius.com. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, I'm a baseball genius.